Hi, my name is Steve Thomas. I'm a food service manager for Brighton Hot Dog Shop in Moon Township. If I start hyperventilating, kill the camera. So my childhood, I went to nursery school, which was before preschool. 4 years old in a little red brick school. We called it the Little Brick Schoolhouse. I went to grade school at Fulton School in Highland Park. Several hundred kids in the city. Big populous neighborhood in Highland Park. Awesome teachers, learned a lot. Went on to Peabody High School, second biggest high school in the city of Pittsburgh in the 70s. A lot of experiences, a lot of city kids from different neighborhoods, learned a lot how to deal with different ethnic groups, different racial groups. It was a great learning experience. My first job was a dishwasher. I worked for $1.50 an hour in 1972 at a place called The Chariot, which was about 3 blocks from my parents' house. And I stood on my feet for 8 hours, no food, a couple drinks, a couple soft drinks or water. That's before labor laws, there were no breaks. So I learned at a young age to work really hard, to have good work ethic, and to not worry about ever taking a break. And I still use that same work ethic today with even longer days sometimes. It was a great first job, really taught me a lot. My sense of humor, because my parents both had a sense of humor, as did all my siblings, we never took everything serious. Some things when you had to be. The folks always said, don't sweat the small stuff in life. And I still preach that to anybody I work with and anybody I associate with. And you have to laugh. In fact, there are comedians that live to be in their late 90s and even 100 and so plus, because comedians laugh their whole lives. And doctors have done studies on this, and laughing is very healthy for you. So laugh as much as you can while you can. I sound like a teacher. Am I overdoing it? Do I sound like a know-it-all? My favorite food service story, I've been in it for probably 40 years, and there's many, but when I was working at Wendy's, a woman would come in. First time she came in, she said, I want a single with everything and extra mayonnaise. And I said, extra mayonnaise? She goes, oh yeah, I like mayonnaise, extra mayonnaise. And I enjoyed that. That's her first time I ever heard anyone mispronounce mayonnaise. So I said, I would ask her a couple times, I'm sorry ma'am, was that extra mayonnaise or no mayonnaise? And she goes, oh no, I like mayonnaise, extra mayonnaise. Like she had no idea I was kind of, ripping her a little bit. Not really, I was teasing her, but she really thought I was into asking her, like, to get the order right. So I just enjoyed hearing her say mayonnaise, and to this day, I say it as a joke to all my coworkers. It's not mayo or mayonnaise, it's mayonnaise. Other great sayings, I borrowed these from a bartender I worked with years ago. He'd come in the kitchen and tell all of us youngsters at the time, hey guys, you remember the late great JFK? Remember what he said? That's not what your restaurant can do for you, but what you can do for your restaurant. What other sayings? I covered, there's a lot more that there's probably not enough tape to go today, but that's some of my favorite ones. I had no idea they had this going on for a couple years now, but I guess every time I come up with a quote, somebody puts it in their phone and they have this big group, this group chat thing where there's all kinds of Stevie-isms. They're just funny. Some I made up myself, some I've borrowed from other people, but they're funny and the crew gets into them, so I don't mind sharing them daily with them. They're gonna get socked in their chops. So the quote, they're gonna get socked in their chops, comes from my gyro shop when I was a gyro shop owner back in the 80s. And I was in a blue-collar neighborhood with some rough customers, and I would have to give it right back to them. So if somebody was giving me a hard time, I would say to my coworker, one more word from them, and they're gonna get socked in their chops. I was younger and stronger back then. Today I might not say that to somebody, but back then it was funny. I actually never had to do it, fortunately, but that's where that originates. Usually folks in the 60s, my age bracket, will say, how come you're not retiring? And I'm like, retire, why? I like it here. I've been doing it, it'll be 24 years in February. I like it most days of the week. most days are more good days than bad days, and I wouldn't really know what else to do. If I was retired, I'd be bored. Just not interested. I want to keep going. I don't know, 5 years, I'd be 72, maybe 70. We'll see. As long as I'm healthy, I want to keep going. That's it. That's my thing in life. I always tell folks, do what you do what you're best at, and do as long as you can. That's it. That's my life.